cooperation concept by quantum simulations. Firms that are few in a market may have an interest in cooperating and, in some cases, reaching an agreement. In such cases, we discuss so-called cooperative strategies, as opposed to non-cooperative models. Many forms of cooperation exist between firms. For example, a cartel may arise from a formal agreement between firms to agree on prices or production quantities. They will, therefore, modify the rules of the market by trying to eliminate competition or reduce the pressure of competition. Thus, they will try to directly increase market prices or decrease quantities to increase market prices. This is why we often speak of a collusion strategy. However, a cartel can also arise from a tacit agreement, with each company reducing its production with the idea that competitors will adopt the same strategy. This is called tacit collusion or parallelism of behavior. Collusion is illegal in most countries with commercial law. However, cartels do exist. Nevertheless, because collusion is illegal, the companies involved are well aware that the collusion agreement is illegal and that the other parties in the cartel will not defend themselves before legitimate authorities. This exacerbates the incentives to cheat and profit even more from the cartel. It is for this reason that economists consider the cartel to be highly unstable. Cartels continue to exist despite the laws that prohibit them, for three reasons. First, some international cartels whose members are countries operate legally. Some illegal cartels operate because the companies involved believe that they will not get caught or that the punishment will be much lower than the profits from the cartel anyway. Some companies can coordinate their activities without creating a structure or without explicit collusion. Today, the price and quantity cartel is far from being the most frequently used cooperative formula used by companies, nearly for three reasons. First, it is forbidden and legally risky. Second, it is only possible in oligopolistic sectors. Third, potential participants are aware of its organizational fragility. Not surprisingly, other types of inter-firm relations exist, with characteristics quite different from those of the cartel: subcontracting, of capacity or specialty, quasi-integration or outsourcing, refers to situations where power relations are intended to be more balanced, where trust takes precedence over surveillance, interdependence over dependence, a cooperation agreement, partnership or strategic alliance, interdependent links between two or more companies, whether competitors or not, without generally leading to situations of strong and direct legal control. Joint venture, a legally independent company, generally created by two companies, which share ownership according to a given distribution. Mergers and acquisitions, Article 371, Paragraph 1, of the French law of July 24, 196,673 specifies that a merger is an operation by which two or more companies come together to form a single company, either by the absorption of one or more companies by another or by the bringing together of the companies which are the object of the merger in a new company created for that purpose. In the United States or Europe, for example, there are policies to protect and promote free competition. Competition policy in the United States dates back to the end of the 19th century when huge companies emerged that were considered too powerful. U.S. antitrust regulations apply to external growth operations such as mergers and acquisitions or cooperation agreements. European competition policy is inspired both by theoretical analyses from the significant American schools of thought and by the concrete practices of various European states such as Germany, France and the United Kingdom. It has been built up gradually and has been enriched as European construction has progressed.